There's no shortage of aircraft on the market today, and that's no secret, but how do you find a good airplane at a good value that's going to fit the needs for you and your family? The answer might surprise you, and it's sitting behind me on the ramp. Today we're going to talk about 3 different G36 Bonanzas, what changed over the years, and some options that you can add to them. So come along, let's talk about these exceptional airplanes we have behind me. Beechcraft has been making Bonanzas since the 60s, but the latest variant is called the G36. It came out in 2006, and that's what this one is behind me. It's a 2006 G36 first year. It was a launch platform for the G1000 GFC 700 combo. So looks pretty original from the outside, but under the cowling it does have some modifications that could be very desirable to you. So this one has about 1,400 total time on it, has no damage history, complete logbooks, very good maintenance pedigree, and the secret up front is the Tornado Alley Whirlwind 2 turbo normalized system. That is one of the changes on this airplane. If you live in a high altitude environment or you just enjoy going up to 15 to 20,000 feet, this could be a good option for you. So moving down the line here, this is also a 2006 G36 Bonanza. This one was freshly painted and it had a fresh interior. We're gonna step inside of these here in a minute and show you what they look like and the differences inside as well. But this one does have a new interior, new paint. It has about 400 hours on a factory new engine and about 1,900 hours total time. One of the big differences on this airplane that you can see are the tip tanks. So like the other one, 610 Tango Charlie has the turbo on it. Another popular option is tip tanks. So this gives you 20 gallons per side, additional fuel, 40 gallons total, gives you 114 gallons. So really gives you those longer legs, makes the airplane a lot more utilitarian. Also gives you a gross weight increase, as does the turbo. So makes the airplane a lot more capable. So the last one in our lineup here is a 2015. So this is the last iteration of the G36s. The biggest changes on this one came inside the cabin. So we'll step inside, show you all of that. This airplane is just beautiful. It looks like it is brand new. The previous owners took very good care of it. Personally, we're here in Kentucky. I love the color blue. Go Wildcats. This one is just really special to me. And then one of the changes on these 13s and later, like I said, this is a 15, but they changed the wingtips, so they put LED lighting on it. That's a change from the 2006 at the end that doesn't have the tip tank, so a very easy way to identify if it's a 13 or newer. So let's go back, step inside of these airplanes, and we can talk more about each one of them. So we're back at 610 Tango Charlie. This is the 2006. This airplane is pretty original, like I mentioned, with the exception of the turbo up front, and then it has been upgraded to WAS. That's an important point that we're gonna come back to on these airplanes. Here you can see the original interior. It's in very good shape on this airplane. This is the original styling of the seats, along with the side panels. You guys have seen our videos before where we talk about just the utility of the Bonanzas, how modular the seat configuration can be. Take them out, turn them around, put golf clubs, bikes, whatever you want to back here, dogs. You know, a lot of utility and a lot of options on this one. So I'll let you take a look at this one and then we'll go to the next one and I'll show you what an updated interior looks like. Now we're over here at 301 Bravo Zulu, also a 2006, but this is the one that just had paint and interior done. So as you can see, they changed the styling of the seats, did some perforated leather in the middle. Personally, I'm a fan of the black. I think it looks really good. And they also did the diamond stitch inside the inlay of the seat. So same configuration as 610 Tango Charlie. You can take the seats out, you can turn them around, a lot of options there, but just wanted to show you what it looks like when you upgrade the interior and some of the options you can do. So this is 850 Kilo Sierra. So you can see that the seating arrangement is pretty much the same. You still keep the modular design of the seats where you can fold them up, take them out, but you can see that the styling of the seats is different. The side panels are different. The tray table is now recessed with the cup holders, just flows in line with the side panel versus the table on the other ones. And then some big changes happen in the headliner. So we got a new headliner here. It does have air vents at each seat, and those are air conditioning air vents. There's also a dedicated passenger controller for the AC. So your backseat passengers can adjust the temperature up or down on the AC from the back of the airplane. So now we're up here in the front of 610 Tango Charlie. Again, this is the 2006 model. So I told you that this was the year that Beechcraft launched the G36, and that came with the complete avionics integrated suite from Garmin, the G1000 system, with the GFC 700 autopilot. So G1000 came out in 2004, Beechcraft held out until 2006 whenever the autopilot was certified in this airplane. You just heard the system interrupt me there, telling me that the TAWS system test is okay. So this airplane does have TAWS, which is a terrain avoidance awareness system. That is an upgrade on the G1000. Like I mentioned previously, this one is a turbocharged airplane. It's got the Whirlwind 2 from Tornado Alley. So a couple indications here in the cockpit that tell us that. We have a TIT gauge here in the panel that's showing us our turbo inlet temperature for the turbo. And we also have an additional fuel flow indicator showing the fuel flow for the turbo. Down here under the instrument, or the throttle quadrant cluster, we have an oxygen gauge and we have an on-off switch. So like I mentioned, this airplane does have oxygen, so lets you really utilize the advantages of that turbo. Now we're gonna go step in 301 Bravo Zulu. That is the other 2006, but it's got something different up in the panel. So let's go look at that one. So we're sitting in 301 Bravo Zulu. This is the 2006 that has also been upgraded to WAS. So this airplane also has been upgraded to G1000 NXI. So latest and greatest system from Garmin, gives you all the goodies of the NXI upgrade. Like we mentioned earlier, this one does have the tip tanks. So if we look down here in the panel, it has been upgraded a little bit. We have our transfer switches just on and off, and that'll transfer the fuel from the tip tank into the main tank of the respective wing. And then we also have the tip fuel gauge quantity indicator to show us how much fuel we have out there in those tanks. Next, we'll go look at 850 Kilo Sierra. That's the 2015 model, and you'll see G1000 NXI in that airplane as well, and just a few differences. So now we're sitting in 850 Kilo Sierra. The G1000 NXI is powering up. Same avionics as in 301 Bravo Zulu. This is a 2015 model. NXI was not standard on G36s until 17, so this airplane has been upgraded with the NXI after it left the factory, same as 301 Bravo Zulu. So as you can see, panel layout is basically identical to the other Bonanzas, with the exception of the center console here. This is where they added the controller for the digital air conditioning that I mentioned previously. This airplane, like I mentioned, does have a 345 transponder, does have active traffic, does have ADS-B, traffic, and weather. Also has Garmin weather, same as the other airplanes. They're all equipped pretty similar in that regard with weather and traffic. But just the G1000 NXI gives you a lot more features that if you want to learn more about that, you can go to Garmin.com and see all the changes they made to the NXI system. So just to summarize what we went over today, this one behind me, 610 Tango Charlie, 2006, turbocharged, does have WAS, about 1,400 total time on it. Moving on to the next airplane, this is 301 Bravo Zulu. This is the one with new paint, new interior, 400 hours on a brand new engine, 1,900 total time, and this one does have the G1000 NXI WAS system as well. So turnkey, ready to go airplane there. Moving on to the last one in the lineup today, 850 Kilo Sierra, about 1,400 total time, 2015 model, has been upgraded to G1000 NXI. All of the airplanes behind me do have air conditioning, no damage history, complete logbooks, all very, very clean airplanes. So we appreciate you guys watching this short video on Beechcraft today here at AirMart. We have about 50 airplanes with us on the field. So we wanted to take this unique opportunity to just show you the highlights of each year model and some of the changes. Obviously, we can't cover everything in this video. So if you guys want to learn more about one of these specific planes behind me or just G36s in general, give us a call, shoot us an email. We sell a lot of these aircraft and we would love to have the opportunity to talk to you about some of the nuances and differences of each model. So thanks for watching, guys, and have a great weekend.